Okay, I'm just gonna switch over here. So we're gonna get back to the main mission. I kind of stopped here just because there wasn't like anything crazy going on, and I didn't want to open up stuff when I wasn't sure how long I'd be playing for. But I've kind of divvied about in different like how-to videos, and I've gotten the realization that I should have pushed forward to the end of this particular mission tree sooner than I have. So we're going to rectify that today. Which I think will be pretty cool. I'm currently walking around with Barrett, and I think we'll keep taking Barrett with us. So we'll just kind of go do that. We might, depending on how long this takes, and depending on where things go, we'll probably actually hop back into faction stuff, unless this opens up into something that's kind of interesting. But I've just been enjoying goofing around doing the side crap, to be honest. Not that I haven't been enjoying the main mission, but like I've been having a really good time with side stuff, so I think that's fine. Let's see, set course. Where is it taking us? It's not taking us to Aquila. Okay, it's taking us to here. I'm like, there's no way it's on Aquila. That would be ridiculous. Okay. Set course. Yeah, it's not even near Aquila. Okay, that makes way more sense. Space is funny. That's the best way to get there. Space is a funny thing. Oh, I went here exploring on my own a while back and got told to leave, so it must be because of plot reasons the game didn't want me there. When I was looking for a good place to put a base, I was just like checking out all of the places near here, and it was like, go away. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I think this is the one where I had ships threaten to blow me up if I didn't leave. Let's see, what do we got here?
Hello,
Grandma.
stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
I remember
I
her.
hate talking on this infernal thing too much. Just come on over.
I've seen Grandma before. I can't remember if it was on stream or on my own, but she's fun. Let's go check on her.
And we're locked in.
Hit the wrong button. Or rather, I should say I hit the long way button. Didn't do the wrong thing, just did it the long way. As you are sinking. Oh, perfect. Okay. I don't think we're gonna find any distortions on Grandma's ship, but they would a lot of sinking. Where's Grandma? This is a great place to get food if you need food. She has everything. Grandma, where are you? There she is.
Well, hello. Was hoping you'd drop by. The worst part of space travel is having to eat alone. I used to eat with my better half every meal until he passed. I've got plenty. I hope you're hungry.
Ooh, thank you. What happened to your husband?
Time's what happened. He led a rich, full life. I used to tell my kids that life is a sexually transmitted disease that's 100% fatal. They hated it when I said that.
Yeah, how old are they when you made that joke? Pleasure to meet you.
My, oh my, so formal. It is a particular pleasure to meet you, my good lady. I finally retired last year, and I've been traveling all over. I wish I could have done this when I was younger, but it's still a treat. My grandkids are mortified that I'm out here. Positively livid. You wouldn't believe the characters I've encountered.
What's the strangest thing you've encountered?
I invited this one fellow over for a meal. Like yourself? So he boards the ship, stark naked. Ah! Turns out he was one of them old-style nudists.
Interesting.
He said in space, no one ever knew. But Lord knows I noticed.
Fine space tends to attract eccentric personalities.
Don't you know it? So, what do you think of the settled systems? I can't believe there are so many stars, planets, moons, and whatnot. It makes my head spin just thinking of it.
I love it. There's more you can see in a single lifetime.
Ain't that the truth? I'm afraid I'm worn out, dear heart. I'm at the tail end of a very long day. But feel free to grab some extra food or whatnot. I've got plenty.
Aw. I can take the desktop fishbowl and it's not stealing. Sorry, Grandma. I need the fishbowl.
It was a real pleasure meeting you.
It's a real pleasure meeting you. She's got another level. I didn't know about that. Let's see what's all the way up here. Oh. Should pilot the ship. This is a cool ship. Watch out, Barrett. It's just pants. I wonder if you can, like, have Granny join your fleet and make her a companion. That'd be kind of cool.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go.
Maybe
Ready.
it's a different place. It didn't let me land. Yeah, because I've scanned here before, so that must not have been here.
Landing gear. Check. Stern. Check. Insight. Clear.
Ooh, breathable air. That's fun. No, I got scanned other dude. Gonna grab what I can as we pass through.
I've always wanted to be a friend. That's dummy.
This is a cool planet. Resources. I'm assuming that's where I want to go. I think it's. I think you just use the scanner and look for areas. Let's see here. Move closer to that site while I scan things. Herding animals are easier to scan because there's a herd of them. You can grab so many in one go.
Did you scan that?
Yes, I did.
Beat me to it.
Come out, Barrett. Did I scan that? Silly man. Silly man. I even landed here, so this is definitely not the planet I was thinking of. It chased me off as soon as I got here. There's another one out there. That did that. It's a gravitational. Follow the distortion on the scanner. Oh, I see. That's what I need to do. I got it. I will do that as I still scan other things. Hey Ash, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Not going the right way. Oh, that's what the gravitational anomaly is. So, follow the distortions on the scanner. Oh, I see. So, like that way? Interesting. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Interesting. That's one way to do it. Another one done. Cool. So that's all of the flora. Just fauna. Storage. I wonder if it's that thing I want to go to. Getting the source, so I could be going entirely wrong. There's something up here. Scan. Scan. Yeah, she's here and there. She's at work right now, so she's kind of hanging out where she can.
Gone. I hated when this happens.
No distortions that way.
Man, I don't have to pay insurance.
Distortions this way. Oh, they're getting more distortion-y. What's happening? Not just over here. Map updated. Investigate the source of the anomaly.
And every once in a while, the universe drops something like this into your lap.
Alright. Exactly say this was dropped into my lap. Kind of, got here. I'm not entirely sure where I need to go from here. Where'd you go, Barrett? Get over here. I gotta talk to you.
Hey, so I'm really enjoying our time together. Thought you should know.
No, thanks.
It's been a long time since I worked with someone so closely. I didn't realize how much I missed it.
Aw.
And you haven't stopped me from looking into this stuff with Irvin either. So, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here for you, whatever you need. If I probably shouldn't have encouraged you, why would I stop you? Say, I want to ask this question, but I want to flirt with him. Don't worry, I wasn't doing anything important anyway. Well, I guess, just in case I lose my opportunity, we'll do this.
Thank you. It means a lot to know someone that you, well, care about feels the same.
Oh, there you go.
On that note, I do have some news about Irvin's case.
Oh?
So, I wanted to let you know that I heard back from my contact, and I think you'll want to hear this. They sent me a copy of some public records. It's interesting. There was a claim filed against Irvin, accusing him of damaging their investments. Looks like Irvin didn't even enter a plea.
Who brought the case to court?
The Hephaestus Mining Corporation.
Hephaestus.
And they also won the case.
What was the settlement?
Some of Irvin's paychecks were seized, as well as any assets that weren't under joint ownership.
Interesting. How could he be guilty?
Well, if it was Irvin, I do want to understand that, because I just can't believe it. Anyway, this mining corporation, Hephaestus, sued Irvin, claiming he irreparably damaged their mine. They said he killed the apex predators in the area around the mine, which led to herd creatures overeating the grasses. That caused the soils to release too many gases too fast, which cost Hephaestus a ton of money.
Killing apex predators led to all that.
They claim the creature he killed was a critical hive species that caused a cascade effect when they were killed off. Irvin killed the equivalent of a queen bee, and the whole hive collapsed, basically.
Gotcha. That seems hard to prove.
It looks like they considered him a no-show and ruled against him. So anyway, according to the court documents, there was a witness for the defense, who was a no-show too. Then Hephaestus won by default. They tried to take his apartment, but because it's in my name too, they couldn't.
Interesting. Did you know about the apartment before this?
I didn't know he bought it. Must have been a better deal than renting for the time he was there.
Why didn't the witness show up?
They withdrew their testimony the morning of the trial. Said they had a...
We should probably check out
severe
that
change
apartment.
of
He
heart.
may have hidden something in there. I'm doing well, thank you. Is your contact still available for work?
Yes. They plan to stay in the same system for a while.
I don't want to say the case is closed or hey, free apartment.
That doesn't mean we can't do anything about it. And if nothing else, I just want to know more about what happened to Irvin.
This is fair.
So here's what I was thinking. I can persuade my contact to keep digging a little bit more. I don't want to press our luck, so I'll just ask them to follow up on one thing. Should I tell them to investigate the company more, or look into the witness instead?
Oh, we can pay.
For that much money? They'll do it. You know, this investigation is time-consuming, but it's also pretty cathartic. Who knows? Maybe if we solve this case, it'll mean a better future for Gagarin. But that's thinking too far ahead. Anyway, Captain, thanks for checking in with me.
There you go. We must have hit a affinity boost. Because I thought he was going to try to talk to me about this place. Okay, this is apparently not how I go in. Ah, this looks very door-like. Oh! Okay.
Now check that out. The room seems to notice we're here. Like it's watching us.
You and me, Barrett, we're the two that have touched these things before. Did you just fly through it? What a beast. Can I fly through it? Ah! Cool. Entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, that looks important. I touched it. Usually touching things is bad. Inside giant mystic temples. Okay, that's a door. Let's go get the whirligig. Whirligig! Do I need to scan the whirligig? I feel like this is going faster. It makes a sound effect every time I do that, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that. So I go up to the edge. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I could shoot it. Ah! I just keep touching it. I can keep touching it. I don't know what else to do. The music's getting louder. Chase the whirligig is not exactly what I expected to be doing.
Ta-da!
Ah!
Big wave, we're here. Like some kind of gate.
A Stargate? Are we going to Atlantis? Where's James Spader? Get in here, Barrett. Is it over? Did you do it? What did it cost?
Now that was a sight to behold.
He liked
Okay,
that.
right?
Barrett
We'll
liked
get you back to the lodge to make sure. Then we'll talk.
Press tab, I see that. I just have to appreciate that. It just said Barrett liked that. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but I think that's so funny. Okay. Select the area at the top. Okay, so this is what I realized I was missing. I was looking up a video on, like, best skills. And I was reading, like, comments and stuff. So I was like, yeah, that skill's not important after you get your powers. And I'm like, your powers? Maybe I should finish that quest line. Anyway. It was kind of funny. And localized field of intense low gravity will hold planet's true. Generate a localized field of intense low gravity and behold a planet's true power. Why does low gravity show you the planet's true power? Okay. What button do I hit to make that do things? Z?
Everybody got that? Good.
What? I don't know why I would want to do this. I mean, it's pretty, but like, why would you want to do that? Okay, I have a I can make, at a drop of a dime, if I so decide, I can call Heimdall, basically. Oh, my man is recharging or whatever. Where's my dang vehicle? vehicle. Where is it? It's over there. How do I get to my vehicle? Heimdall! I don't know what this does for me. What does this do for me? I don't know. I don't know what it does. It's just pretty. That's fine. I can have a rainbow power. Okay. I could just fast travel back, but frankly, I don't mind scanning the planet as long as we're here. And there's more antlers to get, more resources to get. This planet's gonna take a minute though. Because look at all that fauna to find. That's a lot of fauna.
You know, I appreciate data collection. It's safe, it's smart, it's valuable.
Is it safe, Barrett? Are you sure it's safe? I guess I have no. I don't feel like we've been playing it on. We have been playing out an hour. Well, there you go.
That momentum. Ooh, baby.
Scanning. Got him. Yes, we got everything in this bio. So that's the, where are we? That's this biome. More specifically, that's where we are is this biome. Let's travel here. See what we can scan there. Siri was like, "Are you talking to me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." See, this is a really pretty planet. Look at that. There's like a little place here. This is a pretty planet. We got some things and we got some this stuff. We got things and stuff. Let's go see what's going on. This is the kind of thing I do a lot off stream because I just really enjoy it. There's something very cathartic about just sitting and scanning everything. Missing the rare one. Feels like a more lush version of the desert in Forbidden West. That was a good game. I really don't need to make us do all of this because I'm realizing how long this is gonna take. But we can just look over this spot. Like, let's go find this one thing. Go on to other stuff. Another something. Unexplored chemistry feature. Unusual growth. There we go. We're making good progress though. We're at 6 of 10 fauna. Let's just see if this other thing looks like growth, which makes me think it's gonna be the same thing as we already found. And then we'll go check out that city. So it looks like we're just making a lot of progress here really quickly. It's really good experience. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be another growth. That's fine. Why was I haven't found one resource that city. Sweet, we found all the plants though. That's pretty cool. Gotta find one more resource and 4 more plants. Or, animal species. With my luck, one of the animal species is gonna be fish. Those are like the worst ones to try to find. Oh, oh. Scan? Scan? Got him. Oh, there it is. There's the rare one. Cool. We got all the resources, so it's just some animals that we haven't found. Pretty cool. Let's just go see what the city is. And we can just like grab whatever we can on the way. 3 more animal species. Love it. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Supply trade. I don't care enough about it. What's the city up here? Is it a place where I can do trade? Abandoned biotics lab. Oh, if it's an abandoned lab, there's gonna be shooting. There will be shooting if it's a lab. We don't need to do that. We can just get going. Yeah, with robots. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not that concerned about it. Okay. So, we went and did the thing. We just need to return to the lodge, which we can totally do. So I was like, that feels like a very anticlimactic ending. It's because it wasn't the actual ending. We gotta go to the lodge now. We'll just hop there. We can go call Heimdall from there.
Hey, you might want this.
What do you think I want?
Hmm?
Do you have anything for me, Barrett?
Oh, right. I nearly
It
forgot.
was 3 seconds ago,
There you
Barrett.
go.
Reuben? A Reuben sandwich? Barrett? My god. You actually have the best gifts. You saw that I'm malnourished and you gave me a Reuben. We're gonna eat it, is what we're gonna do. PQR. Reuben, look at that. Look, he gave me a friggin' Reuben. What a good dude. Water. There we go. What a good dude. Alright, someone tell me what the possible value is of the rainbow dance. Because right now,
Bittersweet.
I don't know.
suppose.
Hey!
Breaks his bones.
Vlad!
Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
What?
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Huh? Tip our... What? Vlad, just don't think too hard. Vlad, it gave me powers! Powers! Yeah, it's not... It's but a power that is nothing. It was like a temple.
An entire building generating a signature, just like the artifact.
What if
Vladimir,
the artifacts
look at these
are
readings.
like Polly Pocket houses?
Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
Do
I
have
think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Sure, I can slam the ground if it makes you happy. Is everyone happy?
Everyone saw that, right?
I currently am in the process of seeing it, actually. It's like a light show.
The most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
Thank you, Vlad. Vlad's the only one that understands. It was the temple. It did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
Intriguing.
Barrett like
Think
that.
about my own artifact sometime. But I'm not sure I want to use it until I know more.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And
Okay,
even
so
then,
it's I gotta get a
takes
thing,
time.
and the thing takes me to another thing. Are any of them gonna be useful? You just can't find temples for all the artifacts we already have.
Not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then.
Other planets might have gravitational anomalies.
You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the eye.
Hey, Brennan, how's it going?
Source.
Good to see you. You're having a fantastic day. You think there's one temple for your drive?
It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other.
I'll follow up with the other anomaly.
Don't think it's just fortune's left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions.
I took
this
Barrett
power
with
you've
me.
gotten,
Surely Barrett can
all
get
seems to
all
be the
power.
same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Hey, okay, old man. Can I jump through the middle of this one? No, I can't. All that money can buy. What's up, Walter?
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong.
I'm a classy old
For a
broad.
little soiree I'm planning.
Soiree? So what are you up to?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I
Gotcha.
just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
This place Neon. Is it dangerous? We've been there.
That settles it then.
We'll go help it.
We just need to make
Doing
a few
pretty well
stops.
today.
when we
Glad
get
to
the
hear
city,
it.
And then the drinks will be on me.
I'm sure we have room.
Barrett
for
like
more
that.
shit.
Barrett likes
Might be
everything I
cramped
do.
compared to what you used to, but it'll get you there.
It'll be easy. I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to sail.
Barrett, every day you and I are more meant to be, because you just are the only one that doesn't criticize me. Let's go.
To the Volai star system, then.
We can go ahead and run this, because if I was to follow up faction missions, the next one for the corporation, which we have not done, is
Ask
there.
if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
You're a little bit excited.
As much as I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
I mean, I'd like to be aware of possible positive effects too. Those scans you ran, do they say I'm okay?
Before I say anything, I need to clarify that I have no formal medical training.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I think so. I know I
Okay.
said the scans weren't normal, but I would differentiate that from dangerous or concerning.
Gotcha.
I plan on keeping an eye on you, but you seem to have
No,
adapted to
Vladimir's
the
on the eye.
changes. You're feeling okay, right?
Feel like I could take on the galaxy myself. Okay, Dak, calm down. Maybe I should get checked out. I feel the same as yesterday. What if I start to feel... Should I let you know if I start growing extra limbs?
I'm not a doctor, but I do have eyes. I think I'd notice. I have no reason to expect anything that drastic will happen. But we are in uncharted waters here, so I guess
A
it would just be
bridge over
extra handy to have
uncharted
around.
waters. Extra handy? Oh, well, you're so funny. What if I start to feel different?
Then, depending on what different means, we do some more scans, talk it over with the group, and make a decision. but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
The same as yesterday, as far as I can tell.
Well, not really. Based on my initial scans, but more on what I watched you do. But we'll run with it for now. For now, just relax. We're all behind you, and we'll take care of you if we need to. And if you
Sounds
wake up
good.
in the middle of the night to find me standing over you, taking scans or drawing blood, just take it in stride. I'm kidding,
not
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
do that.
calm if that
Probably.
happens.
See you later.
See you later, alligator. So Vlad, what are you doing here?
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Stretches the mind to the far ends. Not sure neat is the word. Hard stopping might be closer to the mark.
I'm just making light of the situation.
Won't put the faults to you there. When you're outside all known understanding of how things work, best to keep smiling. Anyway, we'll be with you as we all figure what this means. Artifacts sure keep being a showboat of surprises. Jaw the words another time then.
Alright, kid, you're gonna be
I
a
feel
lot.
like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
A little bit.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this. You and me both. The implications are staggering. Obviously, we don't know anything for certain, at least not yet, but there sure seems to be a connection between these temples and the artifacts. So it would follow that someone or something built them. Both the temples and the artifacts.
Aliens!
That alone is... it's huge, isn't it?
Okay, Bethesda, fair play. Fair play. Which one wants us? Which one of us wants to say aliens?
You said it, not me.
They
I
all
concede
know,
it's a
all the players at
possibility,
home are
but
going,
it's only
aliens.
1 in a million. As much as we'd like to, we can't jump to conclusions just yet.
Oh,
That
God.
might end up being the understatement of all time. But really,
Appropriate
can't
that
get
I'm
ahead of
drinking from my
ourselves.
prey mug
we
today.
just need to focus on our next steps. More research, documenting our findings, and not jumping to conclusions, no matter how enticing that might be. Good luck!
Hey, thanks. What's up, Mr. Robot?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone, despite several significant system replacements and upgrades.
He does
I
not
have
care.
been
He does
online
not care
for
about the powers.
43 years. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question
He's
amusing.
right there. Is he gonna say anything? Nope. Protecting Barrett must have been quite the challenge.
Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation.
I think that's everyone who's not already on my ship somewhere, or that I don't care about. So we'll do that because we'll just go to Neon. Typically, I've been fast traveling around, but in the event that, like, I need to trigger something, let's walk around the city a little bit. Fast travel in this game is just so well done. It's really tempting for me. Actually, real quick, where am I at with this? Go to the orbit. Acquire Freestar Collective archival code. I feel like... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. I remembered this mission. I knew what it was, but I forgot that this was a UC mission and not, like, the main mission. Ray! Ray! So I moved along the main storyline because in watching videos and stuff, I realized that I hadn't fully finished the... tutorial is a strong word, but I hadn't finished fully unlocking all the mechanics. And they're like, there's powers. And I'm like, there's powers? So I just went and finished, like, the main story quest, and there's powers. I have the ability to do this. What does it do? I couldn't tell you, but I can do it. So that's exciting. I can now summon Heimdall. That's the best guess I have. I think I need to try it in combat. I know this is not, like, I was telling my friend at work, like, I wasn't feeling like I was missing anything in the game. He told me, to be completely honest, he never uses the powers in the game. I very well might. It's, like, basically I found out about it because I was reading about what were the best skills to use. And somebody was like, I never use that skill anymore because I just use the personal oxygen power. And I was like, apparently there's powers. I should keep playing the main story. So there might be a power or two that I like. But whatever this one is, hold on, we're gonna quick save before I do something stupid. What happens if I do this? Oh my god! Barrett is no longer my active companion? Why? 650 bounty added!
I mean, come back!
Okay, load.
That Varun Embassy building is such
Woo!
a nice. Why don't they just tear it down already? You know what they say.
I didn't know what it did, because when I first got the power, I was in the middle of the desert, there was nobody around, I did it, it didn't do anything. And then I did it, like, I went to the lodge and Constellation was like, use the power, show us. And I used it and none of them did that. So, like, up until this point, it had done absolutely nothing. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Apparently it's a combat power. Now I know. It was a really weird way to, like, literally if you go back, I get the power and I'm in the desert. And it's like, try it out. And I try it and it does nothing. It did 0 things. Oh, hey, I can go to the news place. Where's the news place? I don't think it's where I'm at. I think it's where I was. I think it might be the residential district. Let's try it. It was so effing funny. I could just turn that quest on real quick and then I'd find it easier. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, show me where this is. Oh, is it literally right where I am? Oh no, I need to get on the thing. Got it. Okay, so this was not where I needed to travel. That was too good. Like, it was just the build-up of doing it so many times and then nothing happening, and then... I'm going to need to clip that. That was one of the most elating moments I've had in a long time. Oh boy. Oh, that was funny.
What? Oh, sorry.
my god. That was really funny. Alright, lady, I got 2 stories for you.
Source is back. Here to report anything else?
I was at the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis.
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement.
Fair.
A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in
Terrorfield,
that?
maybe? I fought. I personally took out the Terramorphs pretty much to save the day. Together with UC Security, we managed to put these killing machines down. I'm in the UC Vanguard, and it was investigating recent no, we're gonna say together with UC Security, we put them down.
Sounds like maybe you're being modest. Security
I mean, I
isn't
might be.
exactly trained for that
I
scenario.
might be being a little modest.
But all right. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate. that
Really, in a
casualties
way,
were
you
so
were
low.
undamned because you
What
didn't
was it
die.
like in the
But
thick of
I
things?
mean, it's not like your careers with words or anything. Terrifying. I just focused on protecting civilians, staying alive, and having time to think. I felt alive when everything's on the line. Every moment seems like a gift. This is the middle one.
Pure instinct, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like New Atlantis. Heck, the whole UC owes you a great deal.
I haven't laughed that
Any
hard in
closing
a long
comments?
time.
I already have a good story here.
Sleep at night because I won't read it for it's ended.
That makes me feel better. I feel like such a sap, but it does. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are.
You actually don't use the word hero a lot in news because it's called editorializing, but that's fine. Again, it's not like it's your career or anything.
Doing what it can. It's just that people are hard to reach these days. It makes it harder to relay drama.
What's going on, Barrett?
Chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantee.
I effing love Barrett. I really do.
So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see?
Barrett, you were with me! I just complimented you! You were there! You were in it! You went with- I took you! Barrett! Were you drunk again? Were you passed out? We gotta work on this. You were there, Barrett! We made so much ground. I just said I liked you. And you embarrassed me in front of 6 people and 3 likes. It was unlike anything I've experienced. It was old ruins. I'm not an archaeologist. I don't know. It was truly a temple. You never found these before. Barrett, oh great explorer. It's old ruin. It was unlike anything I've experienced. So
Anything
strange.
else?
He's zoned out.
Sounds like we need more data.
Barrett like that.
Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then
You heard?
changed.
You heard? I did not change, but my perception of the universe did. I got a power. I'm awesome now. Details don't matter much. I went in and I got the power. No big deal. I'm still me. I'm just a little different. I'm still me. I'm just a little different now.
By different, you mean you have magical superpowers?
I mean, they're pretty
Sure,
great.
different is technically
I can summon
appropriate
Heimdall.
as a descriptive, but it wouldn't be my first choice. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in what? Superpowers?
Barrett, you have been there every time I've used them. Basically, yeah, I've been calling it my power. But it's more of a medical condition. Jealous, right? I would be for you. Doesn't matter what I call him. Maybe it's more of a medical condition. I don't know.
Interesting. Maybe we should get someone to check
I got a
it out.
power. I'm awesome now.
Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. Just opens up a world of
Barrett!
questions. It's so exciting.
I'm so upset at you. You were there. You know, he's an old man. Sometimes he just gets confused. My God.
If you have a news story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
I thought I needed to tell her about another thing. I guess not. Okay. We'll go to Neon because I can also do the faction quest at Neon. Land.
Sailor City's hostile wildlife is outside the walls.
Barrett!
Neon's hostile wildlife is certainly within them.
For a second, I thought, what the frick was that, Barrett? You're like right here, and then you're like, hey, did you know that you swallow spiders in your sleep? Walk away. What the frick was that? You need to watch me wheezing. I need to watch me wheezing because I feel like I wasn't able to appreciate it. Walter!
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass! I know what chasm bass is. I've been here before.
Stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices.
I also know where they are. I've actually spoken to your wife. Believe it or not, I did not play this game in the correct order, and I put in 70 hours before I finished the prologue. So, why is everyone moonwalking right now? Anyway, we've been to Neon. Neon. Yes, Barrett.
See that huge shield? It's part of the power system.
I'm aware, Barrett.
Provides a substantial amount of neon.
My God, I should never compliment anyone. They just become worse as soon as you acknowledge what you like about them. I wonder if this doctor will tell me if there's anything wrong with me. Can I go to this doctor and be like, I have superpowers. I can summon Heimdall. Do you think that's normal? Where is he? Oh, he's at his
Those
desk.
supplies were sorely needed.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
again for getting them to me. You and Abby really pulled through for me.
None of these say, hey.
Yes,
I have superpowers.
absolutely.
He's a bit of a
I'm not going to
mansplainer.
lie. It's nice to not have to scrounge every last one of my own credits
Well,
to
he's
pay
a little
for
bit
that stuff.
mansplaining now. He's a mansplainer who can't remember when he
Don't
spends
worry
time
about
with me.
future shipments. Ever since you connected the dots between myself and Abby, she's been reaching out. She's organized regular supply runs between Voli Alpha and the clinic using
Well, that's
some
good.
private contractors to avoid any further interference. It's nice to finally have time to concentrate on the more
So he's just a regular man.
like keeping people healthy and on their feet.
Basically. And he's still better than Sam. Because he earlier in the stream he gave me a sandwich, which I thought was pretty great. So, Junk flush? Oh, okay. Miso soup? A little miso soup. Hold on, I want to make sure you put it. Okay.
Oh, we can't possibly
But
carry
am I-
anything else. What can we get rid of?
Nothing. I could get rid of you. If I'm sick of dead weight. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it, Barrett. I'm just angry because you forgot we were in a temple together. I'm a little upset about it. Okay. Aren't I near the thing I need to do for this other thing? Optional, wear a security guard uniform. Oh, I'm excited about whatever this is. Okay, so now we're going to break away from the Walter thing. We're going to do this faction quest for Raijin Industries. How do I wear a security guard uniform? That's what I want to know.
I've got my eye on you. No loitering. Now move it.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around
Can I
like
have
they own the
this ammo?
settled systems.
Oh, it's considered stealing.
There's old abandoned facilities as outposts.
Barrett, what are you doing?
What's left over from the colony war.
Barrett.
Don't even think about trying anything.
I think you're who I'm supposed to get it from. Hold on. Okay, so let's see if we can find a security guard uniform.
Neon security. Move out of the way.
Where would we find one? There's a lot of contraband in there. There's probably not a security guard uniform in a cell. That's just a guess. But I've seen weirder things in video games. So we're gonna look. It's probably upstairs. Or I probably have to knock a guy out, and I don't know that I want to do that. Owen Dexler. Owen, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, this
You just
guy.
gonna stand there, or do you have something? Watch
I already
yourself.
kind of a jerk.
I have my
Kind of
eyes
having a
on you.
blah day. And of course, I'm happy to be of assistance. I'm a little spicy today, and so I'm taking that spiciness out on everyone in Starfield. So it's going to be a good day.
Drexler's given us a bonus for that
You
last
didn't hear
op.
this from me. But those ecliptic mercenaries? The factions
I
use
don't
them
care, ma'am.
sometimes. Three-star collective.
Someone needs to give me the uniform. What? Sir! Sir, what are you doing?
Even more credits?
Sir,
Yeah,
are you're
all those
standing
tip
on a
where the
chair.
jewels going down was for
Briggs.
us, literal gold.
Briggs, are you okay?
The strikers are done, but we're family now and forever.
Oh, these are my friends. I don't know why Briggs is standing on a chair.
I'm not.
It's a lot to take
Since
in.
we're friends, will one of you give me a suit?
Uniform. Just itches. And even burns.
Like the new days?
All of us owe you.
True,
We'll
there ain't
never forget.
drinks with little umbrellas in the other room, but nice. I get paid to kill disciples. If this is a dream, don't you dare
Scram,
wake me
I'm
up.
on duty.
Okay. Well,
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere.
how
There
do
was some
I get a
the pirates
uniform?
all over the
I suppose I might have to knock a person out. Wait, hold on. There we go. What I don't know is if Barrett is gonna have an issue with me stealing. So we're gonna find out. By quick saving, I can reload if he's pissed at me. I don't actually have any points whatsoever in stealth.
How about the underbelly? Right by off-world eats.
Is he mad? Is anyone mad? No one's mad. Barrett, if you don't get pissed at me for doing this, it will do a lot for repairing our relationship.
I don't think there's a shift change going on right now. You looking for something?
Security key card. I need to borrow your security key card.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not big on doing favors for people
I'm
I
Spacey
don't
Lee
know.
Curtis. Now we know each other.
Hey, I'd like to, but what kind of security chief would I be if I just ignored protocol and handed it over?
A cool one. Let's talk this over.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm
All
not
right,
giving you my
persuasion
card.
time. I can just give her money. I mean, they are all corrupt. I'll wear you down eventually. Save yourself the headache.
You really don't have anything better to do.
Nope, not at all. I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important.
Maybe I can make an exception.
Just give me your key card, lady.
Here's the card.
Yeah!
Just make sure you give it back when you're done.
Can I keep this uniform? Because I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's pretty great.
Yeah.
So if I walk out in this, is anyone gonna care?
I'm not sure if those Earth slugs live in space or got separated from their home planet or what.
Sweet, no one cares.
Be careful around here.
Ever look in the mirror and wish you could see another version of you?
I don't hate wearing this, to be honest. It feels like actual armor.
You're lost. I have a job to do.
I have the same job. I have a uniform on.
Now I realize how dangerous that could be.
Alright, Barrett. The fact that you did not care that I straight up stole a cop's uniform and tricked a woman into getting her security key card, I'm semi-forgiving you. Not all the way. The whole not remembering you're at the temple thing is pretty big. But we're working on it. We're working through it.
I can feel the life and happiness draining from my body already.
Isn't it great?
If you happen to see Lyndon on this floor, give a girl a heads up.
Okay.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
Sure do. Here's the key card.
Now we're talking. Not bad for a novice.
Thank you.
I think you're ready to kick things up a notch. And your timing couldn't be better.
How so? You gave me some med packs. That's nice. I'm ready for anything. I was a real challenge. My skills are languishing. I'm ready to screw with the competition. I'm still questioning the legality of this job. I'm ready for anything.
Good.
Bring it on.
It's time for a change of pace.
Okay.
This next assignment requires a bit more discretion.
More
for two
discretion
reasons.
than
First,
stealing a
you'll
security
be
key
dealing
card.
with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
I'm capable of both these things.
So, I can't jump on stage and sing my heart out to ancient Earth music?
Yes, you can, Barrett.
Bummer.
I would forgive you for everything.
Okay.
Everything would
I'll
be
on my best
forgiven
behavior.
if you stood up there
Serious
and
mode
sang
activate.
Sweet Caroline. Was it? So I'll be in Benjamin Bayou's territory.
Exactly. And since you seem to be familiar with him, you probably know how much we don't like to upset him.
I actually have started a smuggling business that he doesn't acknowledge, but he totally owns. All I need is deets. Give me the deets.
The assignment is
Deets, lady.
pretty easy.
Is it now?
Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies.
Ah, yes.
Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
I'm so good at failing deals.
Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring
Limited.
competitors.
You can just say limited.
They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so
But we want to
narrow.
get out ahead of it.
If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
I see. Consider it done.
That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their financial manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Read the dossier so I say the right things. Got it.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from
Oh
Infinity.
boy, we're counting on my
And
memory,
give them
eh?
a gentle nudge in our direction. The
That sounds
Infinity
like fun.
Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original.
Perfect.
We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
Love it. How do I get access?
If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan. the
Boone
manager.
Morgan.
Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean.
That's not even a veil. Yes, I know what you mean. It's not even a veiled idea.
Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Fine. Fine. Oh, I need to dress appropriately? So what I'm
I
wearing
bet
is
you
good?
are. Just remember to keep a low profile.
I can dress appropriately.
Don't let the Astral Lounge distract you too much.
Fitted business suit added. Okay. Inventory. Fitted business suit. We'll wear... The Chunks cap matches, so we'll wear that. Okay, get back to inventory. Notes. Dossiers. Arthur Cruz. Personality. Charismatic and friendly. Enjoys talking to people. Stickler for facts and details. Driven by credits and how to increase his accounts. Financial security is everything. Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them. Raijin's profits are 25% higher and produce higher quality product. Infinity's marketing and legal teams can't compare to Raijin's. Raijin's industry provides financial security. Another retired CFO. Sister public relations, Tari Mills. Narcissist, obsessed with public opinion, appreciation for professionalism and a manner and appearances, drawn toward innovation, enjoys being part of something new, quality is key, strong dislike to be associated with anything less. Infinity Ltd. Was the cheap version of Raijin Industries. Infinity is a follower, not a leader when it comes to innovation. Infinity lacks clear vision, praise quantum synergies if the opportunity is presented. Okay. You know what, Barrett? You need to be looking good too.
Let's see if I have space for that.
You definitely do. Let's see. What do we want to send Barrett in? He can wear that. I get you.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, you look kind of cute in that.
Thanks again for your assistance.
Hey, you're welcome.
I trust you'll be discreet.
No. I won't. I won't remember what any of the dossiers said. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Welcome, Bear. Bear, I'm gonna have such a clip for you later. Such a clip for you later. See, I got about another hour, and then I have to be off because I have some stuff going on. I'm hoping to also stream tomorrow. And hopefully can get started a little sooner, and hopefully can go a little later. And then that'll be because after tomorrow I won't have time to stream until next week. Bio! So many people have statues.
Don't make my job any harder.
A little quick save just in case I F this up. Let's start with this person.
Someone came dressed to impress.
Sure did.
Here on business, or just out to escape?
A little bit of both.
Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime.
Someone sure out to impress you if you're at the Astro Lounge.
That would be Infinity Ltd.
Ugh. A deal with them? Sounds risky.
Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me.
Infinity Ltd cuts corners and still can't match Raijin's profits.
Cuts corners? If they are sacrificing quality, be sure we will uncover it. We are a trusted business and would never partner with another company that may jeopardize our reputation.
I think you'd want a stable partner.
Infinity's instability was a minor concern, but perhaps we should be more cautious.
I think you should.
Instability brings its own set of issues, which could use more careful consideration. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself.
Is it the Chunks
I
hat?
suppose the old saying, Never judge a book by its cover.
You should definitely trust a stranger you just met in a
It
bar.
seems I have quite a
That
bit to
is
reconsider
specifically
now.
for the use of serving
So
drugs.
it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
You're so welcome. Be happy. Balcony. Come on, Barrett. Drop a little quick save again. Hello, kind stranger. Permanently grants recipe for the chem Steve! The chem Steve? Steve is a chemical? Which slows down time and decreases range damage for a limited time? My god. I didn't know Steve was a drug. Alright, what do we got, Arthur?
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
You look like quite the businessman himself. Natural Lounge never fails to impress. Speaking of business, I'd like to talk to you. Natural Lounge never fails to impress.
Ain't that the truth? And especially so for business meetings. You want to impress a client? The Astral Lounge is the place to do it. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you?
No, and I'd hate for anyone to think so.
Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why.
They're fabricated.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
To compare to Raiden's profits, our 25